Alright, Tubes, let me show you what we're working on today. I'm in the trunk here, trying to make it look a little better. Threw some carpet in there, and I got a little racer with me today, and he got rid of all these rat nests that were back here, and we ran the wires for the battery there. So right now I'm working on these side panels. Put one side panel on there and one on the other, and then should be okay. It's looking pretty good. Race got the wires pretty good. You know, he's got everything that had splices in it. Put a whole wiring, got rid of the crap, so it's doing pretty good. Alright, let me make these panels, and we'll put one in and see what it looks like. Alright, here's the panel. The one that was there was pretty close. I'm going to use the same one. It's a piece of 1/4-inch Luan, and it's pretty sturdy. And it's cut. I trimmed it up a little bit to make it fit better. But let me spray some adhesive on there and put some carpet on it and see what it looks like. Alright, here's the panel, and I cut the rug. Piece of carpet put on there. You can take it outside and spray it. But while I was doing that, my buddy Mike came in here. Mike is working on a rat's nest in here.
Yeah.
He's got.
This is the kind of stuff I'm used to here.
He's got it looking a lot better. I think he cut out half of the wires that weren't needed. I don't know what they did, but it's crazy.
We'll find out when we go to start it.
That's it. I just hope we don't rip out ones that we need.
No.
I got faith in him. And little racer. What are you doing back here, little racer?
About to run a ground wire for that light.
Alright. Pull my rug up. Oh well. Incidental damage. We'll fix it. Alright, let me finish that carpet. Alright, we got the one side done over here. Looks pretty good. Now I just got to do the other side. Alright. Alright, little racer's ready to drill a battery box in. Get it going in the right direction?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, you should have seen Mike jump.
It poke him in the ass?
No.
You're scared now, Mike. Alright. Someone's going to have to go in the back here and hold the bolts. Alright, let's see how the guys are doing here. We just put the gas tank in. Looks like somebody got to put the lens back on the light. Look pretty good. I'll carpet it up, both sides. I'm happy. Gotta hook the wires up at the gas tank. Okay. Let's see how Mike's doing. Excuse me, buddy. Yeah, Mike's got it all up top there, or all them wires straightened out. A lot nicer than it is. Even under the dash. Christ, it looks like he ripped out 75% of the wires that weren't needed. So that should be good. Alright. Alright, everybody's gone. It's actually the next day. And I just spent the last 2 hours putting tools away and cleaning up a little bit. But let's see what we got done here. I seen something here that was kind of cool, kind of funny. Mike was working in this in the cab here on the wires for about 4 straight hours. And we just kept seeing wires come flying out, you know, just to get out of his way. I don't know how many wires I got on the floor here, even around the back. Wires back there. Then let me come around the other side here. Got wires here in the front of the car. More wires on the ground here. Thick wires. Thin wires all the way back here. Relays, fuses. Mike, it was like watching a cartoon, you know, where you see somebody doing something and shit be flying all over the place, and then the next thing you know, you look at it and everything is done perfect. Well, yeah, Mike spent, like I say, he spent 4 hours in here, and he ripped a lot of stuff out. But let me clean out some of the tools and get a better look at it. I took the dashboard out here, the instrument panel. Well, it's actually, there's a dashboard and an instrument panel. I took both of them out to give Mike a little more room, but whoever had done the instrument panel did a nice job. You know, everything's all nice and neat, and all the wires are crimped nicely and everything. So they actually did a pretty decent job on that. Let's come around here. Yeah, Mike set himself in here. He set himself up here. He got himself a little seat, and I bought him a box of wire. I got about 400 foot of wire for him. He set himself up in here with a soldering gun and crimpers and some terminals and other terminals there I bought him. And he was in here for 4 hours, and if it wasn't for all the wires flying out, we wouldn't even know he was in here. Alright, let me clean this up. Now let's take a look here. Up here in the console, I don't know how well you can see up there. I don't have as good a light, but Mike took all these wires and put new terminals on them. They're heat shrink terminals. You got one over here and one over here. They're for the windows. They're just for the windows. And then up here, that's for the radio and stuff. And he made this look pretty good up here, you know. I mean, right now it looks like hell because I don't have the wires put together. And he cleaned that up a lot. And then down here, these are speaker wires. They're going to go behind the panel. We just have to decide where we're going to put the speakers at. And then he got rid of all these wires on the bottom here. The ones that we didn't need. And these go back into the trunk area, into the tail lights. So that's not going to be any problem. And then you get rid of some of the bullshit here that you don't really need. Like this looks like hell because I wired that up there and just rolled that in. That's just a wire that was supposed to go to the trunk. But I can probably cut that off. And then the headlights. This big long thing here is just for the headlights. So all the rest of this just has to be really just tie wrapped and put together. And it's pretty much done. He must have ripped out, Christ, 70% of the wires. It's crazy how much stuff was in here that didn't need to be. I don't even know what they went to or why they were there, but I know it's a whole lot better than it was. And when I was looking this over, I sat on a seat. Mike had this little seat propped up back here, and I sat on it, and I was on it for a minute. My neck started hurting because your neck is bent down because the ceiling is so low. And then my back started hurting from being hunched over, so I don't know how he did that for 4 hours, but I know I appreciate that. So I think I figured out what I could do with that box. I'm gonna take that apart and see if I could get rid of that mounting bracket, because that takes up a lot, and then maybe bend that out of the way, turn it sideways and bend it. But I gotta look at that. I still think I might be able to do something with that. Okay, let me check the box and see if Mike needs any more supplies. Alright, this is what he was using in there. I got him plenty of shrink wrap. Shouldn't need any of that. He's got plenty of black left, 100 foot of that. Plenty of red, 100 foot of that. Gave him a little lighter to shrink his tubing. Let's see what we got in here. More shrink wrap, shrink tube. More terminals there, spade terminals. There's only about 50 left. More shrink tube. Got his crimpers. Got plenty of solder. More terminals, you got plenty of them. Terminal block. Let's see what he got here. Let's see what he used. These are 25-foot rolls. Looks like you don't like white. Didn't use any of that. Or blue. You don't like any of that. He used some brown. Looks like you like yellow. Not much of that left. And green. So it looks like you got plenty of supplies left. Got plenty of tape. Plenty of little ties. Okay. We'll go switch for the trunk, I think. Alright. Alright, so he's all set there. Next time they come, I think we should be able to wrap up the wiring, so that's good. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to move into the steering wheel. This here's another whole nother story here. I took it out. But I'm going to take the steering box out and do something with the linkage. I didn't like it, so maybe that'll be our next video. Alright, it should be enough for now. See you later.